hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 200,000 subscribers. I need y'all help. Don't let the devil use you.
The woman posted a very interesting video this week. Let's take a look at it.
So there's a stat on Facebook, and basically it says men are not obsessed with women like they used to be. Y'all don't find that kind of weird? And to be honest, no, I don't find that kind of weird. So it seems to me like a lot of y'all are now starting to realize that you're either losing value or have lost value from chasing attention. And now that's something that y'all got to deal with, and y'all can't face that fact.
Ocho? Agree, disagree, like slightly that. Agree?
I mean, it varies. It depends. You know, I think men are a little bit more now focused on just themselves, you know, focus on work, getting to the bag, and allowing the woman to be the last choice of importance, as opposed to how it was before. You know, chasing the woman, chasing, applying pressure, doing all that. And most of the time, what you have to understand too, is women put up such a front with the chasing and applying pressure, as if there's something that's so different about them as opposed to anyone else that you could deal with. But then when you actually get a hold and you get to learn that individual and you're allowed access, you come to find out, well, God damn, I've been doing all this chasing for this, but you ain't no different than nobody else. It's all the same.
I had a guy leave a comment in my live stream one day. He said this: a lot of women suffer from this GPS, golden pussy syndrome. And that was likely well over a year, maybe 2 years ago, and it stuck with me ever since. So many women think that because they have a vagina that the world should revolve around them and that they're unique. You would think that that one vagina that they have is one of about 5,000. Instead of reality is one of billions, because there are billions of women walking this planet. That's what it is. The vast majority of people are average, including the woman who acts like her shit don't stink. She's an average woman, and with feminism, social media, and thirsty dudes, and all these women DM, you have average women thinking that they're superstars, when in reality, your ass work at Costco. Where's my hot dog?
You know, at the end of the day, I think men's focal point has changed from chasing women to more focusing on themselves, work, family, if that comes into play, and it's just different now. It's just different now, especially in today's era where we have a lot more women that are in, I hate using the word alpha positions, but they are the men now. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think the thing is, Ocho,
women are the men.
A lot of women
they're over masculine.
But see, when you keep saying, "I don't need a man," I don't need a man. Then you convince yourself, and then you want to be masculine because you think you can talk to. At the end of the day, that's still a man. And I'm not saying, look, I'm old and know how my grandmother and how I saw everybody raised. See, these women today, they talk about, oh, I want to be treated like my mom and my great grandma got to treat, but y'all don't behave like that. Y'all ain't cooking. Y'all ain't cooking no meal every day. When my grandfather got home at lunch, meal on the table. He got home at dinner, meal on the table. He ate first. It wasn't no arguing back and forth. When my grandfather said they can, they did. When he said they couldn't, they couldn't. But y'all, I'm gonna do me. Okay, well, do you. I don't have to be a part of it. And so I think the thing is that they've convinced themselves they don't need a man until they need a man. And then you 20, now you 45, now you 50. Now your options are limited.
Right. Yeah. I don't think women understand that the options are limited, especially today, especially for what they want. When you look at their expectations and what they expect and what they're looking for, it's very hard. It's very hard to get.
No, Ocho, it's not hard. But here's the thing. What you want gotta want you.
Facts.
Ooh.
See, that's the problem. Okay, you want a guy. Oh, he need to be over 6 foot tall. Oh, he needs to make 6 figures. Oh, he need to do this.
Right.
Well, every time you throw out something that he needs to be, you
making the pool smaller.
15, 20%. So now you down to 5%. That 5% of the man that you want, that's over 6 foot tall, that has a nice body, that makes 6 figures, that's well to do, does he want you?
And a lot of times nowadays, because of a lot of women's egos, they can't fathom the idea of a man not wanting them. They truly can't fathom that because in their mind, they're all tens and all that kind of bullshit.
Damn. And most of the type of men that they want, it's part of the 1%. Huh?
Absolutely.
So it puts the dudes that are in the 1%, they just get to pick who they want.
Basically.
It's hard. It's hard for something to add value, to increase in value that constantly gets used. Listen to what I said, Ocho.
You know what's funny?
Name something that increases in value that's constantly get used. You told me about my Ferrari. You say, buy that Ferrari, but put it up. A bottle of wine. Philippe Rothschild, Petrus, Camus.
Right. 1942.
They ain't drinking it. I'm just saying.
Wait a minute. I don't even think the chat heard you. Do me a favor. Say, man, let me get my just drop the gym right there. And I don't even think the chat was paying attention.
Yeah, because everything, Ocho, I want somebody at least 6 foot tall. I want somebody at least 200 pounds. I want somebody that make at least 6 figures. I want somebody that go to church. I want somebody that like to travel. So you've named 6 things that you like. Okay, you find that guy, but he's only probably in the 1%. So that 1% of the men that you're looking for, is he looking for the 15 to 20% of the women that's looking for him? So now if he's not, so now I'm valuable. I'm this, I'm that. Huh? Tom Brady wants.
They know they worth. They know they worth.
Worth is what someone is willing to pay for something.
Thank you. That's what I was just about to say. Your worth is only what somebody's willing to pay for it. I got a Chevy Caprice that I've loved for years. I own it and it's of significant sentimental value for me. Because it's of sentimental value, I say this Chevy Caprice that I'm gonna sell you is worth $20,000. And I send it out to the market. But the market come back and say, Ninja, you crazy. F your sentiments, I'll bid $8,000 on this car. And if that's the highest bidder I got, that's the value of the car.
Tom Brady can list his house for $150 million. But I guarantee you, after 6 months, over a year, that house ain't sold. I guarantee you he dropped the price.
What I just said.
Okay. So now, if somebody comes in and says to Tom, he want $150 million. I give you $100 million cash. Okay, I take it. That's what the house was worth. See, you don't get to determine your worth if somebody's not paying for it.
The market does.
That's what women got to understand. You keep saying, are you buying yourself? Are you purchasing yourself? So where's the value? Value is only valuable if somebody will purchase it. I want $600,000 for this tube of lip therapy. It's worth $7. They got to stop this notion talking about I know my worth. Your worth is what someone is willing to pay for it.
Thank you.
That's what worth is. Look up the dictionary. Look up worth in the dictionary. As a matter of fact, I'm going to Google it.
The problem is, to me,
I don't want y'all to Google it my damn self.
Well, hey.
But the issue is so many women just don't believe that they're average women because of social media, feminism, how many thirsty dudes is in their DMs. Average women don't think they're average anymore. Every woman walking this planet, let them tell it, is a 9 and 10, and we're lucky to be in their presence.
But you preaching today? You boy?
You cooking.
What? You know what also when I think about is in general, women they put themselves in unwinnable positions at times, Unc. They play hard to get. They're very difficult. They create this perception that all the work the man is going to put in the end, they're just getting this. Oh my goodness, this is so much different than everybody else. When in hindsight, once you are gained access to it, it's no different than anybody else. That's why they play the difficult game in the beginning.
Yeah.
GPS. Women inadvertently put themselves in difficult positions. Part of it by their demands, but then also part of it due to their disposition and their attitudes, having bad attitudes while wanting the entire world given to them.
That's why they make you jump through hoops and make you jump through obstacles, because there's really nothing at the end of that light or at the end of that tunnel.
I don't know what I'm worth.
And it's not a bad thing. We're all human.
Ocho,
What do you do that's so special than the next person?
Cook. Can you cook? Hey, can you cook some oxtails? I need to know, can you cook oxtails? What about saying, can you cook breakfast? Grits, eggs, sausage, bacon, French toast, pancakes. Okay. What about eggs Benedict? Make hollandaise sauce? Okay, you can't do that. Okay, what can you do? What's the this value that you speak of? What is it? Because I just want you to know a little something. Everything that you do, I can pay somebody to do it. Cook, clean, get my dry cleaning.
Right.
Hey, I don't pay them to sleep with me. I pay them to leave.
There you go.
So I'm just trying to say, so where's the value? What can you do for me that I can't have somebody do? Everything that you do. So if I'm with you, I really want to be with you.
And
so if you choose so hold on, you pay him, you sleep with, you pay.
I don't pay. I ain't paying for the sex. I'm paying you to get out.
why Ocho be acting like he never heard this shit before?
Hold on. Let me write that down. So I can use that in my next argument.
So I just want to know, if I'm with you, I ain't playing no games with you. Do you understand that I'm not? I jump on a plane to come see you. You best believe you mean something.
Hold on, huh? You flew to somebody before?
So all this stuff. Oh, this and that. Hey, I'm just telling. I keep it foul with y'all. So all this going back and forth, I don't care nothing about that. Because all I know is you keep saying you worth this, you worth that. That property ain't been purchased in a long time, then, huh?
Long time.
Yes. Look like you gonna have to drop the price on it.
But they have to wait for a buyer to come along, huh? That that's life. That's the way it works. I understand. And
a buyer will come along if the price is right. If the price, as Unc is saying, is way too high, it'll be on the market forever, Ocho.
You know what? Something about our beautiful women, Unc. Something about our beautiful women in this world. We can't live without them. We can't live without them. There's always somebody for everybody. And just at what point is your person gonna come along?
That's it.
That's willing to buy or pay whatever you feel that worth may be.
And my thing is, Ocho, I don't even feel like I'm the prize. I don't tell no woman I'm the prize.
Nah.
But you better. I don't know who told you that. It told you wrong if you think you the prize.
That's a great topic too, Unc. That's a great topic. Women feeling like they are the prize and understanding what they bring to the table.
What?
I think some of them might be, despite us being the providers.
What?
No.
I think some might be the prize. You don't think so?
No, we're both the prize. I want to be with you. Hopefully, you want to be with me. I think you're special. I wouldn't be with you if I didn't think you were special.
Yeah.
I'm not going to waste your time. More importantly than that, I'm not wasting mine.
And I don't really get caught up in who's the prize type nonsense. It is what it is. If you know, you know. Ocho's the type of dude to think that he's the 1%, he's the catch, and to have a woman convince him that he's not. So that's just kind of where he's at.
Because you can't get that back. You can't get that time back.
So I just think the thing is sometimes, like, man, let's just be real here. I'm gonna treat you with the ultimate respect. If you got a kid, I'll treat that kid as if it was mine. I'll never be disrespectful to you. I'll never call you out of your name. I'll never do anything.
Right.
But these women, I mean, they quick. Man, they quick. Oh, I'm the prize. I know my worth.
Well, cause they be looking good,
Man, do you know how many women look good?
Thank you, bro.
I know. It's so many. You know what I don't like, Can you address it? Because I don't know how to put into words. Why do women always feel because they look good? Because we base everything off of looks.
Because men are very visual.
We are visual.
We're very visual creatures. Yes.
Why the first thing, if you do mess up, the first thing people say is, oh, he fumbled me.
Nah, actually, no. Fumble is a situation where I'm running and somebody knocks it out of my hand. I punted you.
Right.
I punted. It wasn't a fumble. Yeah. Boop.
Shannon cooking.
Right.
Yeah. I realized I realized I couldn't get any more yards. Boop.
Right.
Let somebody, let the next guy catch it. Hopefully he fair caught it. But he might have let it go over his head and into the end zone.
Ocho makes a great point. Women be saying that, oh, he fumbled me. Like the last year or two, that's been a lot of women's favorite saying. They'll say a bunch of shit on social media. My ex is my biggest fan and all this kind of shit. Like, how you gonna say that when he dumped you? Or even if you broke up with him? Again, man, it's just aggrandizing where you're at on the dating market.
I don't know, man. It's just, listen, we can't live without them. They can't live without us. It's all about finding your person. It's all about finding your person. And if you sisters, if you're watching, ladies, if you have a standard, whatever that standard may be, whatever that value or worth you may think you have, you stick to it. You stick to it until your guy comes along. I don't care how long it takes. You know, I'm gonna make sure you're gonna win. Matter of fact, ladies, if you're in the chat, you don't have a man right now, the holidays is coming up. Valentine's is coming up. Send me a message on Twitter. I guarantee you I have you a man and some gifts and dinner.
Good luck.
Ocho
before Valentine's Day. I'm playing matchmaker.
Hey, baby.
Cause I know your value. I know your worth.
There you go.
I'm gonna make sure you get your man.
I hope everybody. Hey, like you said, there's somebody for everybody. I hope they find that person. But I'm just tired of hearing every time I know my value. I'm this and that. Look here, I guarantee you. Go scroll on IG. They got on YSL. They got on Tom Ford. They got a Gucci bag.
Right.
They got a Louis bag. They got a Chanel bag. They got a Birkin bag. They got a G-Wagon, or they got a Range Rover, or they got this. So I'm telling you, what's the differentiating factor? Whether you got fillers, whether you got a BBL, whether you got Brew, I don't, and I'm not judging. I don't care. That's your body. That's your money.
Right.
I just ain't paying for it. I'm just saying, hey, you want lip fillers, you want Botox, you want BBL, you want lipo, get it. That's your body. I don't tell nobody what. I've never told a woman what to do with her body. I just want you to know I'm not paying for it because I'm not fattening a frog for another snake to eat.
Ooh, I remember that one.
So I'm just saying, take off if y'all want whatever you want, whatever that you think is going to enhance. I go to the gym, because I want to feel. It makes me feel good.
Me too.
But if y'all want to go, if y'all want to do whatever y'all want to do, I'm all for you, ladies. I'm never gonna. Oh, I can't believe you did. That is your body. That is your temple. You do with it as you see fit. That's just not me.
Right. That clip came from the Nightcap podcast. I'll leave the link pinned in the description. Shannon brought up a good point at the end. And Ocho said, but Unc, they're beautiful. And that's the problem that a lot of younger guys, and also realizing there's more beautiful women out there. That's one thing I learned. I don't even be on Instagram like that. I might check it for my channel to see if people message me. But a few years ago, I used to be on Instagram, and all I did, and I was actually addicted to it. I had to put the phone down. All I would do was look at women. There literally be women after women after women after women, and they're all beautiful and they're all over the planet. But having Instagram just made me realize that very point, that there's an unlimited supply of beautiful women on this planet. Unlimited supply. You can't say the same for billionaires and high value men, or even Henrys in training. You can't say that because men that put themselves in those positions, it takes a lot more than just beauty. Shannon made another point as well about knowing your worth. You can say, I know your worth. I did a reaction video to Corey Holcomb talking about Lisa Ray and Vivica A. Fox talking about the standards that they have at nearly 60 years old. And a lot of women were giving pushback on that video in the comments. You can have your standards. Just because you're 60 don't mean that you can have standards. Absolutely not. That kind of goes without saying. But again, it goes back to what Shannon was saying. You can have all the standards or requirements that you want. If no man is willing to abide by those standards or pick you, then what the hell does it mean? It's just a lonely woman talking about what she will and won't stand for, and she just ends up getting older and older and single. But you guys let me know what you think in the comments. Do better, squadron. Ball out.